Ole Gunnar needs to be fired. He does not deserve to be the coach of Manchester United, a storied franchise, a storied team with a lot of history that have suffered since Sir Alex retired. The easiest way I could break this down, other than the eye test, and everyone kind of could see that he's not fit to be the head coach of Manchester United, is opposition fans want him to stay. I asked Liverpool fans, I asked my friend Matt, who's been on the show as a Liverpool fan, and he's ecstatic that Manchester United keeps saying that they're going to back Ole. And I asked, my Chelsea fans, and I asked even myself as a Wolves fan, I'm like, hey, we might even be able to compete for Europa with these guys or something. I don't know. I just asked fans from around the league, Liverpool fans. I wish I could say City fans, but I don't know any City fans. Chelsea fans. I even know Arsenal fans. I even know a few Tottenham fans. And they all say, hey, keep him in there, man. It's better for us, for them to have Ole Gunnar. It's kind of like United's kind of like a sleeping giant. I think they have a lot of potential. They have all the pieces. They put money into the team. They should be one of these teams where you're just like, whoa, I'm scared to play them. But they're not. And I think the main reason is because Ole is just not fit for them. The roster is ready to win, and he just can't implement tactics. He looks like he's a caretaker manager. He's just there to, keep people happy, say the right things to the media, be, the face of the team. He's had some moments with the team as a player, so he has cachet with the fans. He has cachet with the team. It's all good, like ex-player turned coach. That story everyone loves that little story. Player that did good with the team is now the coach, but it doesn't always work out, and not everyone could be Zidane. Most of the time, they're like Lampard, and this is almost the exact same replica as Chelsea. Team wasn't doing too good. How are we gonna save face? Let's give an ex-player the coaching job, and you quickly realize that he's over his head. He doesn't know what he's doing. This job came too quick for him. It's too early. Not saying that he can't be a good head coach down the line, but at this moment, it just came too fast, too quick for them. They don't know what they're doing at this level, and it's just not enough. And to have a team with Ronaldo, Cavani, Rashford, Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, De Gea, Varane, Maguire. We have all these big name players, and you're creeping down the table and you're looking at these fixtures that are coming up, and you're like, how are they going to get out of it? And I don't think they will. I think they're going to struggle these next few matches. They have Liverpool, they have City, they have Atalanta twice in Champions League. I think they're going to struggle, and it's because Ole has no leadership. He can't steer the ship. He's fine when they're doing good, but he can't steer the ship once it's going bad. I don't think he has shown the leadership that it is required to be a manager at one of these top teams. And when asked after the loss to Leicester, to give his comments on the game, one of his comments was that, they weren't winning the 50-50 balls. They weren't getting the second chance balls. And it was just like, come on, man. That's something that my rec league coach told me when I was 11. That's because, we don't know any better. We can't really say, oh, we got to attack the flanks. We got to do all this stuff. It's 50-50 balls. Try harder. Go put your foot strong. What kind of tactics is that? I just have lost hope for Ole. And when they win, even if United find a way to, tough out some victories or, go through this rough stretch of games, this tough schedule, this tough part of the schedule, even if they somehow end up winning a lot of these games, I'll say it's because of the talent of the team, not because of the head coach. I've seen enough. In my opinion, the bird is out of the cage. We know that Ole is not fit for this, and it's only a matter of time. And hopefully for United fans, because I've seen them all over YouTube, people making their own fan videos wanting him out. They're all over Twitter. They're all over everywhere. Reddit. They're everywhere. Facebook. United fans are pretty much fed up. I'm not a United fan. I'm just a Premier League fan. I'm a podcaster. I'm a Wolves fan. And I kind of want to see this United team at full strength. I think it'll be good for the league. Because right now it looks like it's going to come down between City Liverpool and Chelsea, which is fine. It'll still be entertaining, but to add another team into that contention, like a legit team, not just a roster, not just on paper, to have another team really compete with these other three teams that have looked solid so far, I think it would be great TV, and that's, I'm all for that. So I think this team does have potential, but it's just not going to get fulfilled with Ole Gunnar.